So Drawfee has those like extra like streams where they do like drawing classes on certain topics. So a recent one that came out was character design, and they were like, "Here's some homework for you guys," and I was like, "Oh, okay, I have homework now! Yay, a reason to live." So yeah, basically character design. Okay, um, I like kind of knew all these things already, but I had never really like applied them fully because I'm a very like anime person. I just kind of like when it comes to like bodies, at least it's very like at least the shapes are somewhat realistic. It's not like super like shapey language, you know, like exaggerated shapes and stuff, right? Um, so yeah, I wanted to go like more cartoony. I don't think I did a very good job with that, but whatever. Okay, so the first character who is out of the way already, I already drew her sketch. She's very like round, but with like some pointy parts. She's a very like cute character, but she can be very mean at some points, maybe unintentionally, but like overall she's just like kind of silly. And then this guy next to her is he's kind of like he's like a good dude. He's kind of like a himbo but without the muscular part. He's just kind of dumb and like nice, I guess. And then the next guy, or I forgot to talk about the shapes. Okay, so yeah, I kind of made him like squarish. I don't know. I don't think he'd be super pointy or super round. He's just kind of like there, right? I don't know. I have a lot of inconsistencies in my head with that character, but anyway, then the next guy is like skinny and pointy and triangular because he's a villain, but he's also like technically not a villain, which sounds super vague, but like whatever. Um, and so yeah, and then this lady, the last one, who's actually the main character, she used to be like I don't know if I've talked about these characters, but I made them when I was like I don't know 16, 15. I'm old, but she was kind of a self-insert, so I wanted to like change that about her. So she's kind of like I did like different shapes with her. I kind of combined the square with some like roundness. The assignment was actually just like draw three characters, one with each like shape language, and then do like the colors and the world building aspects of the characters. So yeah, she's like a square with like a triangle down there and like a circle. It's kind of like a round triangle. I mean, women have hips, so it's like they're like inherently there's gonna be like some angles there, right? So yeah. Um, so I tried to do their original colors, which are not these, um, but I was struggling. They didn't look good together. So yeah, I just kind of decided to do like some random ones, like just completely different colors. This guy has red hair and she is blonde, but the other two I just completely changed it. And then like the blonde and red ones, I still like made them a little more pink just to like tie into the whole vibe because I wanted to just play around with totally different colors. So I designed like these uniforms like a year or so ago. Yeah, I have not touched these characters in a while, because they're like the wizard cops. um, I mean, that's a whole topic, but like, I think in this world, actually, I was gonna make their organization kind of corrupt, so, you know, social commentary, just kidding. It's not even like the same. It's like corrupt in a totally different way. Anyway, so this next guy, he's kind of a loner, and he has a lot of weapons on him and stuff. I decided giving him like I took this reference of like a steampunk kind of design a bunch of characters I did a while ago, like a long time ago now, like a year, I don't know, and just kind of like plopped one of those onto him because I was like, hey, recycling, because yeah. So and then I gave her because like this was going to like initially when I designed them they were kind of like in a modernish world where I don't know they all kind of dressed normally like regular people. It wasn't like super high fantasy, but I wanted to change that to be like more fantasy. So the shorter lady was like a bartender, and so I decided to like go for like a cute like old fashioned like tavern sort of like outfit. I don't know. Um, a tavern is the same thing as a bar, right? It's just a fancier word. um, yeah. So I changed the colors too because the uniforms were initially green. Um, I think originally the colors of these characters were very like warm, like kind of fallish, like green, yellow, like orange, red. But I kind of changed it to like pink and blue just to like, I don't know, just to play around, just to do a new thing for the assignment because it's like, Like, what's the point if I already have their colors picked out, right? So, yeah, I just went with some new colors. Um, I'm not sure I like it. These definitely aren't like permanent designs for these characters because I'm just like too attached to their old designs already, but like, you know, it's fun to play around with. Um, the bartender girl, her outfit looks a little Disney princessy, like before they get all their transformations and stuff, you know? But whatever, I think it still works. I think like their colors are kind of like too matchy. I think I was too reliant on the colors to make them look good together and not like the clothes themselves. I think, I don't know, because two of them are wearing uniforms, so they kind of are singled out compared to the other two. So like they look good together, and then the other two I think look good together. But like all together, it's kind of like, I mean, the colors tie them all in very well. But I don't know. I think another aspect of like world building is like poor people compared to rich people, right? Like the two on the left are like kind of high up like authority figures, right? And then the ones on the right are maybe like more everyday people like in everyday clothes. So that's kind of an aspect of world building that's kind of like if you took characters from the Hunger Games like from the capital and put one next to like Katniss, I don't know if you would necessarily put together that they're in the same world, but they are. You know? I don't know. I don't think cuz like yeah, I mean that's like live action so it's like it's a book so like it's different than like designing characters in like a cartoon. But like I don't know, cuz like it's like do they have to feel like they come from the same world? Cuz like I mean maybe that's the point like they are kind of in different worlds but they are in the same world. So maybe that's a thing in itself that kind of contributes to their design. My brain cells are working really hard on this one. But yeah. Oh, and I went back on to the original colors just because I can and because those are what I know them as. I was not a very diverse character designer back then as a baby teen. But yeah. So yeah, that's them. I don't know if I did a good job on this. I like them. I could like again these are just sketches also like they're not very good. Also I was like afraid to push the proportions and like the shape language too hard because I was afraid of them looking ugly. Like not that like super like pointy or super like thick or like super huge people are like ugly in real life. I was just like afraid that I would like draw them ugly because I'm not used to like drawing different body types. Again, I'm very anime. It's just like yeah. Um so yeah, that's a thing I'm working on. maybe I should have just done this with completely new characters. That way I wouldn't have been like attached to them. Did I fail this whole assignment? Maybe I'll do it again. I don't know. So yeah. Oh, I also did like kind of shape language with their eyes. Also I forgot to give the one girl eyebrows. Whatever, it's just a sketch. Doesn't matter. She can be eyebrowless. Who cares?